Let's go.
All right, guys. This is Z's Comics introduces all the movie, TV news that you want to hear about, but you just don't have time to look up anywhere else. So we do that for you. So moving on to movies first, we're gonna try to get this done. All right. If you haven't heard, Hellboy is getting a new movie. I remember them announcing it a few years ago, and then nothing. No production start date, nothing. It just flew completely under the radar.
It's kind of impressive how it managed to do it.
Yeah, in this day and age, dude, I had no idea that it was coming out. So it's called Hellboy: The Crooked Man. Go and check out the trailer, right? Pause us, go and check out the trailer, and then come back to us and leave a comment saying, "Yep, you guys are right." The trailer just looks really well done. The movie itself seems to have like a low budget kind of guerrilla style filming thing going on, and it works. It somehow works for this. I mean, we saw the whole hyper fantastical stuff that Guillermo del Toro did, and then
Such good movies.
the one that David Harbour did, I guess.
Yeah.
That had the weird like double mouth thing going on. That was just creepy. But yeah, this one it's supposed to be set in the 1950s in the Appalachian Mountains, where according to Synopsis, a village is plagued by demons and somehow being overrun by something called the Crooked Man. And it just looks really good. It looks really freaky. I'm for it. I'm not even a horror guy, and I'm interested in this one.
This Hellboy kind of be, at least from I've never read any Hellboy comics, but like from the covers, I've always seen Hellboy be kind of like thin and scrawny a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
This Hellboy is looking a little bit more kind of like that. Not as buff or jacked as good old Ron Perlman
or David Harbour. Yeah. So this one.
So maybe you real Hellboy fans might like that a little bit.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm all for it, man. I really am. Surprisingly, I didn't see a huge name attached to this, except for the director. Brian Taylor is the only one that I know, and I only know his name. I don't even know his work. But if I know the names, he's done something. The guy that is playing Hellboy is named Jack Kesey. You might know him from Deadpool, where he was killed by notorious racist Cable Summers. He played the guy named Black Tom Cassidy.
I watched it today too before I went to work.
He played Black Tom Cassidy. So now he's red. So we'll see what happens. Let's hope Cable doesn't kill this guy. Next up, we got Watch Dogs. If y'all guys are confused, so am I, because I haven't heard anything about this movie in about 10 years. Now, has it been 10 years? Just about?
It's been a while.
It feels like it's been 10 years because...
It's like the Dead Island 2 of movies.
Oh, dude, yeah. I totally forgot about Dead Island 2. But yeah, Watch Dogs, based on Sony's game series of the same name, has begun filming this week. Zero details aside from, hey, we're filming. Didn't even know you were a thing, guy. All right. But yeah, no details whatsoever. I don't even know if it's following the game or just set in the game world where Big Brother's always watching. Shh. And so yeah, that just kind of came out of nowhere. So now you know, because apparently I know.
We'll try to keep a watch, dogs.
Okay, that was almost as bad as what I did earlier.
Just saying. Like, come on. It's July 4th. We celebrate. We're happy.
Oh yeah. So I'm kind of intrigued by it. If it follows the first game, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, it's basically a Harrison Ford movie. Where's my family?
Ford, yes.
Let's move on to Superman. The Superman Legacy. We got some thoughts, guy. We haven't actually discussed this.
Yeah, we haven't yet. But like, I'm digging Superman's suit.
Like, Superman's suit is on point.
I don't understand the hatred it's been getting.
I mean, it looks like a comic book come to life, and not in the bad way, like Captain America Falcon's suit jumped off the page. Because some stuff should just be left on the page.
Should be left there.
All right.
But I love the underwear on the outside. I love the fact that we got a yellow S on the back of the cape.
I missed the yellow S.
I missed it too.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it in comics, but I remember the Christopher Reeve ones had the yellow S, and I love that. I love the design.
Exactly.
But I'm not even. So yes, you and I,
Yes.
we're all for the Superman suits.
Like it.
All right,
Like it.
it looks good. I don't care what any haters say. All right? You
It's the
just
first movie, first suit. Like,
yeah,
come on, man.
exactly. All right.
If it was made by his mom's not like going to be completely perfect with the tailoring. And canonically, first suit was made by his mom.
Yeah. Yeah, canonically, yeah. It's almost all of their first suits are made by their mom.
Made by the mom.
Aside from like the New 52, which was a scientific outfit somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about New 52.
Yeah, that's long gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to talk about the Justice League suit.
The Justice like Society or whatever they are.
Are they? I thought they were Justice League.
I don't think they're the Justice League. I think they're like Justice Society.
No. Justice Society, according to the synopsis, Justice Society has existed in that universe, but is no longer around and replaced by the Justice League.
Interesting.
So,
because I know they got like on
they have a uniform.
Suit, they have Maxwell Lord's company.
Oh, they
on
do.
Their suit.
I didn't like get a closer look, but yeah.
Yeah, they have they have Lord. Like, is it like Lord Tech or whatever? I forget the name of Maxwell Lord's company, but like on all those jacket suits they got, it's his logo. They got his logo there.
I gotta say though, man, I am not feeling those suits.
Yeah, I'm not either.
But the CW had a better suit for Hawk Girl than that.
Yeah,
all right.
But it kind of makes sense, like a generic team uniform thing, only with different colors, and then finally, because supposedly everyone in this story is going to get inspired by Superman at the very end. So possibly at the end, they're like, you know what? I can't express myself with this. So then they ditch those and get their real uniforms. At least that's how I'm hoping it's going to go. I mean,
okay, maybe. Because I did hear, these are rumors, okay? Yes. I don't know if these are true or not, but according to rumors, these heroes just straight up kill. They are a peacekeeping task force with, like, backing by the UN where they are given, like,
they are taking the bending Rodriguez approach and saying everybody deserves to know of our peaceful ways.
Through force. Yeah, and so I don't know if they just straight up kill anybody on there, but according to rumor, they are hyper violent, and Superman is the one that's all like, "Whoa, chill, bro." And yeah, if that happens, cool. It's kind of weird, like going from I guess DC's like super violent these days.
Yeah,
but we'll see how that plays out.
I'm still excited.
Everybody is dogging on Nathan Fillion's haircut. All right.
I mean, Guy Gardner
like, canonically has a terrible haircut. Okay, that is the only part of this that I'm okay with because he's always the guy with the really bad hair. Yeah. The only time that he doesn't have really bad hair is when he's straight up the bad guy. So he's gonna be the good guy. You know that because he has the bowl cut.
Yeah, Guy Gardner.
Also, recent casting of a cameo. Christopher Reeve has a son named Will,
aka the Superman.
The Superman. All right. The only other one to touch him was Brandon Routh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Good Superman in a bad movie.
He was a great Superman in a terrible movie. All right. So that whenever a really good actor or a really good storyline happens or something like that, whenever a really good something gets ruined by the execution, I call it the Routh effect. All right. You have the badass actor, you have a great actor, and then you have the makings of a really good story, and then it just gets crapped on. Okay, it just gets wrecked by the execution. I call that the Routh effect. Okay.
Yep. Christopher Reeve's son Will be making a cameo.
He has been cast as a TV reporter. So I think that's pretty cool. If it has Reeve's son seal of approval, I think it's going to be okay. You know what I mean? Because no one has acknowledged or even lent their name to any movie since. You know what I mean? And this is the first time, so I don't know if it's just the first time that anybody from DC's reached out or whatever. But yeah, man, I'm kind of excited about this.
I know, I'm excited.
If the son of Superman says it's okay, it's got to be okay, right?
I'm liking the Clark Kent look too. Like they really going into Clark Kent look. That's like
he kind of makes himself smaller, and then he gives him the little tousled hair and stuff. Yeah, he looks like a straight up like millennial dork, right? Or Gen Z dork.
I'm like,
and it works, all right. How else are you gonna hide, Superman?
Exactly.
But yeah, really, really excited for this movie. I'm hoping it's not garbage.
I don't think so. I believe in James Gunn. Come on, people.
I do. He's
man knows what he's doing.
He does.
He's proven time and time again. If you can make Guardians of the Galaxy, they're popular now, but
before that, who knew that?
They were
what I mean? Like they had a couple spots on Ultimate Spider-Man.
They were C-list comic characters.
They weren't even C-list, guy. Mm-hmm. they had them cameo with the Nova Corps, which was more popular than them in the comics, and nobody knew who the heck these Guardians of the Galaxy were. Mm-hmm. I read a comic. I read the Annihilation series. I didn't know who the hell they were.
Exactly.
Why does this guy look like a space raccoon? Apparently, that's his name. He's Rocket Raccoon.
Okay. Come on, you gotta have faith in James Gunn. He can make these bottom tier people be amazing. He ain't gonna mess up on the granddaddy. He ain't gonna mess up.
I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's leave it at that.
I'm up there. So I've got hope.
So moving on to the world of video games, not a whole lot going on that I've been able to suss out, but A Quiet Place fans. A Quiet Place. What's it called? A Quiet Place. The Road Ahead released a trailer, which I didn't even know was going to be made. All right, this is a video game where you play as an asthmatic woman. She's a college student named Alex who is trying to survive the recent incursion, the invasion that A Quiet Place, has already shown across 3 movies.
Yes.
And this is still in the early days where everybody's trying to figure out, oh my gosh, why are they killing everybody? Well, it's because you make a sound. Just be quiet and nobody will kill you, okay? Be quiet and nobody will unalive you. I
feel bad if I would get unalived in my sleep because I found out I snore. That'd be so sad.
Dude, that'd be
so sad.
That would suck. But yeah, you play as Alex, an asthmatic college student, former college student, I guess, trying to survive the alien apocalypse with her boyfriend Martin. Now, they haven't actually shown real gameplay aside from on the rails stuff, but apparently getting pregnant is going to be part of the maybe getting pregnant is going to be part of the storyline. The asthmatic feat. I don't want to call it a feature because being an asthmatic or playing an asthmatic in the game may open up a new avenue of how to sneak around these creatures. If you do too much, your breathing will be labored, louder, things like that. So
you're gonna have to look for like an inhaler or something.
I know, I don't know. They haven't shown anything aside from a small synopsis and a storyline trailer. So it looks pretty cool. We'll see how it plays out. It gives me kind of Alien Isolation vibes. Ooh. And that is a straight up scary game. You turn off the. Have you played that one?
Turn your mic off because it uses your mic too. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Why? You can't play that with animals around. You can't play that with kids around. Anything. Yeah, you'll be dead. But no release date yet so far. We're gonna move on to streaming and TV news. Suicide Squad Isekai. New episodes on Thursday. We didn't do a review like I had originally planned, but here's a quick review right now. Go watch it. It is so good. It does kind of focus a little too much on Harley Quinn, but at the same time, she's popular, so I understand why. The animation, amazing. The voice acting so far is only voiceovered and voiced in Japanese, but it's on point, okay? They have references to all manner of Warner Brothers stuff, all manner of comic book characters. I'm not digging the design of the Joker. It's kind of weird. Like he's got a mouth and then he makes himself a big smiley face. I don't know why. But his car is kind of cool. He has one of those things where his car has an organ in it and he uses that to drive. It's kind of weird. It's kind of dumb. Yes, exactly. And so, he's running away from the cops, and he's like, ah! It's really weird. It's really dumb. But, go watch it. The storyline is your basic isekai, just with, Suicide Squad characters thrown in. The random goat. Clayface.
Oh, Clayface!
Right? Yeah, most of the time, they show him as...
in of 1,000 faces.
Exactly, and this time, he does use those 1,000 faces. He's the only one that's gung-ho. All right, we're in another world. And, he's like, I wonder if there's magic. Oh, my God, there's magic. So it's really good. It's really silly. And then starting with episode 2, the ending. If you ever wanted to see Amanda Waller throw down on the dance floor, go and watch this and fast forward to the end. Okay. But I highly recommend you actually watch the show. It's really good. It's really random, like how good this is. I was not expecting it to be good at all.
Hey, it's been something that's been known for a while. DC does not play around when it comes to anything like cartoon or animated type stuff.
It's true, man. Like straight to video animation movies, like they can't make good live action movie to save their lives these days. But their animation is on point. Okay, which is why I'm still I'm hopeful that James Gunn is going to turn that around. But anyway, this one, Suicide Squad Isekai, only available in Japanese currently, but dude, go watch it. It's on Hulu. It's on Max. Depending on where you live, it might also be on Disney Plus because of the deal with Hulu. Yeah. Not only that, but according to some people behind the production team, an English dub is coming soon. No idea what that means or how long we have to wait. Somebody was saying maybe during the week, but dude, I haven't even seen any casting list for the English dub, so I wouldn't hold my breath. I'm thinking probably a few weeks. I don't know. One Piece season 2 began filming. They added the Polka Dot Man to the cast list, and they've been doing a bunch of press tours and stuff. Hey, I'm in this area of the world. We're gonna start filming soon, which I'm kind of excited for. I liked the live action One Piece. I know a lot of people didn't, but I'm not a comic snob. I'm a comic snob. I'm not a manga or anime snob.
Yeah.
Bluey, for those of you with children that want to pretend that Bluey is just for them, I know how you feel. Bluey launched their minisodes, if you will, on Disney Plus and across a bunch of streaming services around the world. Disney Plus has added a new feature, though, to help you navigate those minisodes, because at the end of every short on Disney Plus is like the short itself is maybe 1.5 to 3 minutes long, and then you get like seven minutes of credit rolls, and then the next one plays. It's annoying, but Disney Plus added a new launch option to forget what it's called. I think it's called the Supercut option, where they just basically show them all in long form. Like they splice them all together in a full episode. So if you're getting mad that oh man, I have to press this button every few minutes, the Supercut episode, the Supercut option is available apparently on Disney Plus.
Pretty cool.
They've done that with the Groot with the Groot I Am Groot series. Season 1 and 2. Let me see. Moving on. Trigun Stampede, the remake to the Trigun anime. I love the Trigun anime. It's actually one of my top 2, and my top 2 is Cowboy Bebop and Trigun. Okay, and they change, like they're interchangeable depending on how I feel during a certain day. Right now, Trigun is like my number 1, followed closely by Cowboy Bebop. I did not enjoy Stampede because of the character design. Like the storyline is almost similar, okay? It's almost the same, but I just don't like the character design. Like the dude's jacket from the original, it's iconic, and then this one is just like random red hoodie. It's kind of dumb. I don't know, man. It just wasn't for me. But apparently, it was enough to garner a sequel series to finish up the original storyline. So Trigun Stargazer has been announced at Anime Expo this past weekend. Stargazer. And they're shooting for, now this is rumor, they're shooting for a 2025 release date. So next year, guys, you can go ahead and have your weirdly drawn Vasha Stampede. Let me see. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation ended this past weekend, ended season 2 this past weekend. And a lot of people are divided, but I'm not going to get into that because why should I? But the big news, at the end of it, season 3 was announced. So if you enjoyed the adventures of Rudius and his growing family, you will be able to keep up with them pretty soon. All right. Season 3, no other information has been revealed about it, but it was announced. So hopefully next year, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Marvel's What If?
What If?
To end with season 3. We already knew it was ending on season 3, but now apparently it is going to close out a trilogy. I'm guessing it's going to be following Captain Britain, Peggy Carter, because she was the only one across both of them that did anything, right?
Yeah. Like,
And,
I've liked the what ifs. I'm just a little bit more fan of like just like one shot what ifs, not necessarily a whole continuation.
I mean, like the old school ones, right? Like not like these new ones where they tell an overarching story.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I like self-contained stories.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. What if Iron Man was Doctor Doom?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see one story about that. I don't want to see the whole series. And if it's well written, hell yeah. Expand on that as a singular series, like they're doing with the Marvel Zombies one.
Yes.
Marvel Zombies also announced, I think it's supposed to premiere this year, right?
I think so, yes.
And is going to focus on Iman Vellani's Miss Marvel, who is going to try to save the world with optimism and teenage superheroing. I'm kind of hopeful. Iman Vellani is just good as Captain Marvel. Okay, she is our universe's variant of Miss Marvel at this point. Okay,
yes.
Super chill according to interviewers and all that stuff, and she's actually really excited about all this stuff. And she did do fanfic for Iron Man.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it's like one of us.
Yes,
got a job.
Exactly. So like a lot of people are mad at her for some reason, but dude, one of us made it. Be happy. You know what I mean? Like,
means
we're all geeks. We're all geeks, nerds, whatever you want to call us, and she is too. And she got her big break. So, like, dude, just like I'm excited. Okay, like I'm happy for the kid. I really am. But she apparently she's been helping out in the writers' room and all this stuff, and like she actually started writing her own characters' storylines. Like her and another writer have been pumping out these Miss Marvel comics recently. Mutant Menace, New Mutant, Miss Marvel, New Mutant, things like that. And dude, she's good. She's living the dream. And now she is going to be in Marvel Zombies as like the main heroine. So that's pretty good. And I think they're trying to get this is a rumor. They are trying to get as many of the original cast members back as possible, aside from people that the contracts ran out. I'm hoping that means Scarlet Witch, Elizabeth Olsen, because dude, she's my favorite Avenger. Okay, she's my favorite Avenger, like in the comics. But yeah, so I think that about does it for our movie streaming. Do you have anything to add? Did you go see Despicable Me 4 yet?
I have not seen Despicable Me 4. I did watch the first 8 episodes of part 1 of season 2 of that 90s show. Pretty good. The OG actors like Red and Kitty are like still what really makes it funny to me, but it's pretty good. The ending of part 1 is pretty great.
I won't up to episode 5.
I won't try to spoil anything of it, but the ending of it, get introduced to some people, and it's pretty awesome.
And so, like, I've been seeing a lot of people like just dog on this show, like, oh my god, they're trying this trope again. Of course, they're trying the trope again. It's what worked, and then to see it in a '90s version, it's like the oh man, it's not Alanis Morissette, is it? Oh,
no,
man,
it's not
I can't remember their names, but the segues into their fantasies. It's the same way as it did in the '70s. It's just now it's just awkward because you're old enough to know it's awkward.
It's not great, awkward, but it's not bad. Like the show isn't bad. It's got good, solid, funny moments. I can see people being a bit upset with it because, like, to me, the Kelso of this, like Kelso's kid and then Kelso's kid's best friend, they're a little bit too similar in dumbness. Like, sure, in the 70s, like Fez and Kelso, they're both dumb, but they had like
Fez
their
on his
little,
own was all right. Kelso on his own, like a quarter of the time was all right, but you get the two together and like they share a brain cell.
Yes,
and that's how these guys are.
Their differences, and like they're a little.
They were
too
dumb in
similar
different ways. Okay.
Yeah, they're a little too similar in this one, but still, it's not bad. Like I still enjoy the show. I enjoy the show. It's good.
All right.
I feel like part 2 is gonna get pretty good. I feel like it's got potential.
It comes out in October, right?
Yeah, October.
Yeah. Part 2 comes out in October. All right, guys. Well, that about does it for our movies and whatever else that we want to talk about. Follow us online. Check out the descriptions and follow us on social medias. Exactly. And if you got any suggestions, just shoot us our way. Hopefully soon we're going to be starting off a new series of like random comic origins. But we already know how often Spider-Man's origins get retold. I am looking for completely obscure characters,
like Jeff the Land Shark.
Jeff the Land Shark. I'm going to be doing one of him. pretty soon. I'm
Mhm.
taking pictures. I'm trying to find all the
Yes.
scans and everything.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm super excited about this.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go from there and
Mhm.
build little shorts and stuff.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. Like I said, like, subscribe, share with us.
Yes, we always take notes.
We always take notes.
Next time, if I wear a necklace again, I will be even more sure to not make y'all's ears hurt. My apologies.
He will cover up the chest.
Yes.
All right. All right, guys. Have a good one.